Hello everyone.
Hello.
Good and morning. Okay, let's wait for another two minutes and then we can start, guys. Still, then, like yesterday, we have discussed again some pandas function, right? So, can you put down the functions we have seen in the last class? We'll conclude pandas library today, okay? And then we'll start the NumPy library in the next class. Sorry, pandas matplotlib library, okay? So just let me know in the chat window, guys, what we have seen. I'm not able to allow you here, guys, to talk. Okay, then let me just talk about next how we can drop the duplicate columns, okay, in the from the data set. Okay, so let me just share my screen. Is it visible, guys, to you?
No.
Okay, just give me a minute. All right. Now maybe you can see the screen.
Yes.
Okay, so today we'll be talking about dropping the duplicates from the column, okay, or from the data frame. So this is very important issue, guys. Like if we have duplicate records, then that may, uh, lead to the we can say uh, will not get the proper insights from the data. Okay? Our model will be biased or maybe overfitted or underfitted, right? Kind of problems will occur. So we need to remove the duplicate values from the data set so that we'll get the unique information from the entire data set. Okay, so let's understand how we're going to do that. So there is a one function, drop duplicates of data frame itself. Okay, so let's use that. So how, what is the syntax? Data frame, what are the data frame we are having? Dot drop duplicates, right? In that we'll be passing what, some important information. Keep is one of the important parameter, which one we should keep. Okay, suppose I am having 5 occurrences of same record, then which occurrence we should keep, either first, second, or the last occurrence, we can say. Okay, so that is one thing. Okay, we can use the first occurrence at the end, like all are same, right? So we can just keep first occurrence. Okay, and this is default behavior, guys. Okay, last is there. Okay, so it can keep the last occurrence. Okay, and then false is there, so it will drop all duplicates. Okay, so uh, The next parameter is in place equal to true. That means if we are dealing with the data frame, then it will, actually change the original data frame if in place equal to true. If it is false, then it will not change the original data set, and by default the flag is always false, guys. Okay, it will not change the original data set, it will just show the instance, changed instance. Okay, now the next one is uh, ignore index. Okay, so we'll see that practically what exactly the meaning of ignore index. So let's go ahead and read some data, or we can create some data. Go ahead guys and create these data points. I believe yesterday itself we have created this, but still go ahead and do that today. And here you can see we are having one simple dictionary, right? And then you can just read convert the dictionary into pandas data frame. Okay, and then here before dropping and after, deleting these records, this is what we are trying to show. Okay, so you can see I had this particular record duplicated, right? So in after duplication we can see only one uh, record has been kept here, other instances we have deleted. Okay, so try this quickly. Yes, yes, finish guys. I hope you are able to remove the duplicates now from the record.
Sir, wait for 2 minutes.
Sorry.
Please wait for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it will reset the index. You can just check, right? Shweta? Okay, I hope you finished with this, Monica.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so next go ahead and drop the duplicates from defined columns. Okay, so if you want to drop the duplicates from particular column, then we can do that. So again, we are having same data here. If you just uh, do that again, and you can see like from age and marks, I want to drop the duplicates. Okay, so you can just give the subset as a parameter in drop duplicates, and you can mention this. Okay, so here drop duplicates is the function. In that, subset is one of the parameter. If, in that, we are giving list as an input from which we want to remove the duplicate values. Okay, go ahead and do that and see the result. Finish.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, go ahead, drop the duplicate, but keep last one. So we need to just change one parameter, that is keep equal to last. That's it. So it will keep the last one, right? You can see now this is how it is, and now you can see the changes in the index. Okay. We have this particular data already. You have converted that into data frame. Now you just use this and see how it works. Zero, so one it has deleted, and then it has kept the last occurrence. Any question here?
Sir, please scroll up.
Is this
I
fine?
have a question.
A little
Yeah.
bit more. First. Second one.
Yeah, go ahead. Who having question?
I have an error.
Can you put your error in the chat, please?
Yeah.
The error is very simple. Okay, let me just tell you. So, have you executed this statement?
Yes.
Here you have written std, right? And here you have written stdud. Stud.
Okay.
The error is clear, right? The name std dick is not present, defined. So just
Present.
go ahead and
Yeah.
check, right?
Okay.
You have to write the same thing here actually. Uh, so you, okay, here is the mistake. Now you will get the result. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, here. Once done, please let me know, guys. Okay. So remove duplicates. So it will remove all the duplicates. Here it will not keep anything. It will delete all the duplicate. This is what the previous data. Here, this zeroth row, sorry, first row and third row were duplicate. So once we just keep equal to false, we have written there, it has deleted this both rows, right? You can check.
There are any parameter to find a duplicate, because if one thing is similar to another, it will call duplicate, or whole line is should be a duplicate.
it should be like whole line should be duplicate. Okay, suppose if you want to find out a duplicate value in particular column, right, then you can use this one, the column parameter, right? We have seen that, this one.
Yeah,
If
subset.
they, yeah, if you entire row does not have duplicate, and if you want to check it with the particular column, then you can just use this parameter.
Okay. In the
Yeah,
current keep false mean
keep false means what? Wherever it is duplicated, it will delete all this, but this is in case of entire row now. Okay,
okay. In this example, there only marks column is duplicate. Line
whether,
4. In 4.
yeah, so here in this we are having uh
Okay. Net.
yeah,
Yeah, entire. See. Yes.
this is the data set we are using. So first and
Yes.
third
Yes.
last we are having duplicate. Okay,
Correct. Right.
so it will get deleted. You can see the result, Joe and Harry, the final result.
In first code, we just write drop duplicate on without key false. It work like similar.
Which one in the first example?
Today's first exam code.
Yeah,
Drop
this one,
duplicate.
right?
Right.
This one. So it has deleted what? The last occurrence by default. That means keep is not false this in this case, right?
Yeah.
So that means default keep is equal to false is not there. Okay.
The work is similar.
Yeah. So it the first will delete the last occurrence. Okay. The default
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
And if we write keep equal to false, then it will delete first and last occurrence both.
Okay. First one is delete only one duplicate and
No,
keep
no,
is yeah.
very simple. Let me just tell you. Okay, simple. Can you see this data set? Let me just show you
Yes.
the diagram. This one. Okay. So here, when we are not passing anything to the drop duplicates, then what it will do, it will just keep first record and delete the next occurrences.
Correct.
Okay. Then if keep equal to false is there, then it will delete first also and third also. It will not keep the duplicate rows at all.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Drop all duplicate. That means keep equal to false.
Amit,
Yeah, tell me.
so what you're saying is keep equals to false. If there's any duplicate, it doesn't take out one. It just takes out everything. Is that what you mean?
Yes, yes. It will remove all the duplicate records.
Yes, it removes all the duplicates. Let's say the duplicate of Harry and Harry. It takes out all the Harry, right?
It takes out all Harry. Yeah, correct. But it should have all
Mm.
the entire row should be duplicated.
But that's not what's happening with mine.
Entire. Do you have entire row duplicate in your place?
The entire row.
Yeah,
Um,
entire row. Here, can
no,
you see
no, not
one
not
at
not not the
21?
entire row. I don't have the entire row
Yeah.
duplicated.
So
No,
So
No,
that's why
I actually have one. The nuts I have here is is entire row duplicated. The age is 21 and the marks are 77.880.
Mhm.
They are all duplicated, but he retains it. I did keep equals to false, but he retains one of the nuts. He takes out one, but he retains one.
How can you share your code in the chat, please?
Mm. Can you see it?
Sure, I'll check. Yeah. No, that is okay. Can you share your data set, please?
The initial data sets, or
Yeah, this one, this line,
sorry, come again.
this line, the selected one.
Okay. All right. Yeah, just did.
मम्माकडे जा बाळा घेऊन मम्माकडे जा माझी मीटिंग चालू आहे ना okay so it's working like you're saying so this was your data, right? And here you're having this record is duplicated, this record is also duplicated. Okay,
The one for NAT is also duplicated.
yeah,
The
here
index number one.
age is also duplicated, right? Here you're not getting Joe, so let me just do this way. You can see now Joe is appearing here. So here you can just mention, let me just, now can you see the result? So it will just look into name and marks only, okay? And
Okay,
then,
name and marks only.
yeah. So in name, is there any duplicate? In marks, is there any duplicate? If yes, then it will just, skip those records, entire record. So subset is important, and if you want to keep that or just remove that, this keep is also important.
Ah.
If you are not mentioning anything, then it will consider all the columns, right? We discussed that in the
Okay.
previous code. Okay.
Okay.
And guys, what happened when we write in place equal to true? Anyone? What happened when we write in place equal to true?
So it display the updated record.
Yeah, that means it will actually change the original data frame, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So go ahead and try that also in place parameter.
Sir, could you
So you
please check
have,
my code? I'll send
sorry,
in chat box. Sir, could
do
you
you have,
please? Yeah, I'll
okay,
send.
this is my code. Okay, so what is the problem you're having? Yeah,
Is this correct?
let me check. Yeah. Yes, it is correct. But in name and marks, let me just check. Name Jojo is there, right? So it will delete these two. In marks, you are having these two values repeated, right?
Yes, sir.
So ideally, it should display two records, right?
Yes, sir.
So in yeah, in NAT also you can see there are two records, right? So this NAT will go, Joe will go, only Harry will remain.
Yes, sir.
That's why. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Try this in place equal to true.
So after dropping column is none. I'm sorry, yes.
After
gone.
dropping,
Column none.
None. Yeah.
yeah, this one.
Yes, sir. Last,
In,
last. The answer is after dropping column is none. Is this
okay.
correct?
Uh, no,
Sir,
it
please
should not.
share the dictionary with me. Student
Yes, sir. It's
dictionary.
also showing me after
Can
Share
you
with
the
us.
none.
Share it.
None.
just check the data? Okay.
Can
Check
you
this
share it?
data. Yeah, I will share. I will share. Yeah. Because I believe like you are modifying the records. That's why maybe, you know. So I have shared that in the chat. Copy this particular code and see. Pankaj, I think you can just copy this code and check, because you are modifying this particular dictionary, right? Previously, so maybe data is misplaced or maybe messed up. That's why you're getting this error.
But we can't copy in chat box. You
You
should
can say hi in the Q&A. I'll share there. Uh, just a second, guys. I'm sending to you all.
yes.
Now I hope you are getting the result, right?
Yes, sir. Now get visible.
Yeah, because you are messing up the previous record by using different operation. That's why you'll face an error. But now if you again create the data frame and then again use it, you'll get the result.
Yes, sir. Student DF was previously used for another records.
Operations. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Now it is running.
Great. Okay, this is all about duplicate. Now let's go ahead and check about drop columns with NA values. This is again very important operation, guys. Okay, so let me just share that sheet with you. Guys, can you hear some background noise from my side?
Yes, sir.
Little.
Okay,
Sometimes.
let me just clear that. Yeah, just a second. Is it reduced little bit, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Now
sir.
good, sir. Fine.
Okay. Drop columns with NA. Okay. So we'll be using drop NA function. So let's go ahead and explore. So what is NA, guys? Do you know what is NA values? Yes, put the NA values. What is NA values in chat? What is NA?
Not available.
Not available.
Okay, it's not available means if you have blank values, that means the value is not present, then pandas data frame will insert in NaN in your data frame. Okay, so if that value is blank in the CSV file, then data frame will automatically, pandas will automatically insert NaN value, and that is what, and missing value, guys. Okay, so we need to treat this particular missing value so that we can achieve a good result after training the models. So we'll be using drop NA. Okay, And this is very important thing about exploratory data analysis. So let's see how we're dropping that. Okay, so very first parameter, that is axis. So you know what is axis is, right? It determines the axis to remove, right? Set if it is set to 1, then it will along the column. If it's set to 0, then it will along the rows, right? So this is what the axis is. Now how is the parameter? Okay, there are three values for how: any, all, and threshold. So any means this is the default case to drop the column if it has at least one missing value. Okay, so then next one is all. Okay, so it will drop the column only if it has all the values as a NA, otherwise it will not drop. Okay, and then we can apply some threshold value as well, guys, so that we can select. So we'll be seeing that. Okay, uh, then next one is like, subset. While dropping the columns, it is used to specify the list of rows to be considered. Okay, uh, to find the NA value. Like we have seen in the previous example, subset is which column we should look in, right? Which are the duplicates? Where is the exactly duplicate? Same thing, the subset is there, and in place equal to true or false. That is again you are aware with. Okay, so uh, let's go ahead and understand that. Okay, now let us say we are having this dictionary. Can you just go ahead and create this dictionary, guys? Student underscore dict is equal to this. Okay, you can see here. Okay, we are having three names, three age, but only 2 marks, right? 85.10 np.nn means NA value, guys. This is the numpy's facility. We can insert NA value here. Okay, so NumPy provides allow us to insert null value in the dataset by using np.nn. And this is nothing but the null value, that is empty value, that is nothing there. Okay, that is the blank space. That's it. Then we are creating this, and then you can display it. You can see the result here. At this place we don't have any value, that's why it is NaN. Okay, create this first.
np.nl not working. The error. Name NP is not defined.
You have to import that numpy as NP. Okay, import numpy
Okay.
as NP.
Standard NumPy both.
Yeah, both you need to, you can see here in this particular sheet itself. Are you getting the result?
Sir, wait.
No, please wait.
Okay. Rupali, is this the last question? Last thing? I'm not sure which one.
I'm getting my result.
Yes, sir. It was in place keyword. Why my result is showing none value actually?
Yeah, because I believe you have modified that particular data frame, right, in the previous operations. That's why maybe your all records were, you remember, like we deleted some records, those who are duplicated, and we are trying to perform the operations expecting that all these records were there only. Okay,
But
so
sir, I'm executing every time this these two lines like student dictionary creation, then data frame creation, and then
have you copied my code from the chat and
yeah,
tried
that
that?
that is running. That is fine. But why
Yeah,
this?
that, yeah, because there is no error. Like you can compare the code, our codes are same,
Yes.
but due to mess in the previous operations that happened. Okay,
Okay.
so because this is all related to memory management. Okay, so whenever you'll find like our code is correct but our colleagues result is same, right? So again you have to either restart the kernel or you have to copy paste the code and execute it again. Okay,
Okay.
so that the previous memory will get flushed out and then you can start from fresh.
But the code is correct.
Yeah, I know,
Oh,
I know this problem. Yeah.
okay, sir.
Yeah, finish with this, guys. Drop NA. X is equal to, you can write the numbers like 0 and 1, that is also okay. Okay, so but just let me know once you finish with this, guys. We will be using this extensively, okay, multiple times while solving the machine learning problem, so you have to practice it. Okay,
Sir, we need not to write a drop NA statement again. Is it right?
where?
Last two lines in this code. Drop NA, the student DF is equals to student DF. Drop NA axis columns,
Why we don't have to write that?
because we are not removing here duplicate values in this code. I think so.
It's, we are not talking about duplicate, we are talking about NaN value, that is this one, blank value.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so we are, this drop NA will delete what? NaN value. Okay,
Entire
you,
column.
Sir.
yeah, wherever there is duplicate value it will delete that. This is not the good approach, guys. See, because of only one NaN we lost the entire information, right? And it's very, very important to understand, we should not lose the information, because we need as much as data, guys, for training, right? So we should not go ahead and drop this entire column if we have few values as a NaN. We should not do that. There are other options, like we can impute these particular values, we'll see that. Okay, but keep this in mind. Okay,
Okay.
then,
Column
yeah,
can convert in row also.
a single column you're talking.
No, there are axis is equal to columns. Then entire column can be
Yeah, yeah,
removed.
yeah, 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 yeah. So x is equal to column, that means it has checked only column wise, right? If you want to check row wise, then you can you can just change it to rows. Okay, or you remember x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 1 we used to write previously,
Yes.
that is
Yes. Yes.
also okay. Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, I'm just thinking, what's the idea of dropping any
Sir,
if we can
Yeah,
still use? if we can still use the from, can't we change that to, instead of dropping NA, can't we change it to 0
Yeah,
where
I'll
you
tell
have
you the
NA?
reason. I'll tell you the reason. Okay, so let us consider we are having, for example, price of house column. Okay, and in one of the column, in one of the cell, we are having NaN, right? So we cannot insert 0 there, getting it, because house price never be 0. Are you agree with this? Are you getting the scenario first?
Yes, yes, I'm
So
guessing
in
it.
that place, we need to either, drop that particular value, drop that. Again, there are some assumptions, guys. I'll tell you that assumption, when to drop, when to impute. Okay, there are lots of assumptions we need to do, guys. Okay, so if we are having more than 50% empty values in a column, then, and if we are trying to insert either 0 or average of that particular column, or mode of that particular column, or median of that particular column, that means we are manipulating more than 50% of record in that particular column. Are you agree with this? That is not good. Okay, so if we are having more than 50% empty values, ideally we should delete that column, we should drop that column. If we are having less than 10% or 20% missing values in a column, then definitely we can fill all these missing values with the help of 0, with the help of mean, median, mode, or any other option that you're having. Okay, but make sure it should not change the meaning of data. It should not affect the result. Okay, imputation is very, very, crucial task, guys. Very important to understand when to replace and when to delete. Okay, so for example, if you are dealing with the medical record, okay, and in in for example diabetes column, we cannot insert the random values, right? We cannot replace it with the mean, median, or mode. Are you agree with this? Because each and every person is having different health record, right, in different conditions. So we cannot fill those missing values with the help of average or mean or median kind of thing. In that place we need to think how we can deal with the situation. Are you getting?
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so there are various ways to deal with this NA, but we are right now learning what, just delete that. This is the one way. I'm not saying every time you have to delete it. Okay, you have to take a call as a data scientist, as a machine learning engineer, when to delete, when to impute, and when to keep it as it is. Okay, all right, next is drop a column where all values are missing. Drop a column where all values are missing. So how it is? So you can see here, I'm having this NN, I'm having this NN also, and in this also NN I'm having. Okay, so here student underscore df drop NA. So it will just, delete the entire which column, guys? Age column, right? So how we are doing that? By using how equal to all parameters, it will drop what, the column which contains all NaN. See here, still NaN values are there. It has not deleted this. Why? Because we have written how equal to all. Try this. The next one is drop a column with the number of Na. Okay. So that means we need to use the parameter threshold, number of Na values of this particular function. Okay. For example, let's say I'm having threshold equal to 3. That means if we are having 3 Na values, then it will delete that particular column. Okay. Have you finished with the previous one, guys?
Yes.
Okay, now
Yes.
let's understand this. Here, what is this? Like say, for example, my threshold is 3. Okay. And it will say like how many non-NaN values are there. At least we should have 3 non-NaN values in the column. Okay, that we can keep, other we can delete. Okay, so here if you see in this particular data set, in first column how many NaNs are there? How many NaNs are there? Only
4.
one.
Okay.
One.
The
In
one.
first, right,
One,
column
one.
only one. So that
One.
means we preserve how many non-NaN? 3, right? That means we can keep this particular column. In the second one, how many NaNs are there? All
4.
NaNs are there, right? All NaNs are there. So that means it is not preserving this particular condition. What we are expecting is, how many value non-NaN values we should have? At least 3. Then only this column will be preserved, otherwise not. Understood?
Yes. And last one marks.
Because we are having only 2 and non-NaN, right? That's why it is also not applicable.
I mean, more than less than is not applicable.
Yes.
Should be a 3.
Yeah, it should be like, let's you can select that. Let's keep it. For example, uh let's say we can remove one NaN, right, from the last one. For example, from here, and then execute it. Can you see now? 3 NaN. Okay, in marks we have only one NaN and 3 other values are there. Let us keep this.
So basically, it says up to 50% earnings in a column. We should get rid of it, ideally, right?
Yeah, so if we are having 3 or greater than 3 non-NaN values, then only that column will be preserved in the next step. Okay, or maybe we can carry forward in the next step.
Sir. Sir.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, you are
Uh,
not audible.
Oh, I'm sorry. So the next is like we want to delete the NN from specific rows. Okay. Then how we can do that? So for rows we are using index, right? You remember? And for column we use column names. Agree? So here subset 02 means what? 0th row and second row. Just try this.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, in the previous, you have explained if we define the threshold exactly equal to 2, then the column which will contains the two NP and A values, then it will not delete now. So in my case, I have defined.
See,
Mm.
let me just clear it this thing that 3 or 2 whatever you're saying, the
Yes,
threshold
sir.
is non-NN values. If
Yes, sir.
our column contains 3 or more than 3 non-NN values, then only it will be appeared in the result, otherwise not.
Okay. So,
Okay.
but in my case, I have defined or defined the all values of age in a NaN, and I have defined the threshold equal to 2.
Mhm.
So my output will be showing that there is a no age column. So is it correct?
Yeah, there should not be an age column in your result,
Okay.
because in age column you don't have 2 or more than 2 rows, right, which are non-NN.
Okay. Okay, sir. Got it.
Yeah.
Sir, please scroll up to see the result, please.
Yeah.
If I need to check it, this is the right output for me.
Yes. This is the one.
How a subset? Can you repeat again?
Which one? This one,
Subset.
row subset.
Yeah.
So subset means what? Selection. What selection? According to syntax, it says subset of rows. Which row we should consider for this particular drop NA? So I'm saying 0th row and second row. I'm considering for drop NA, right? So what will happen is, which one is our 0th and second row?
Joy
Which one is
and
our 0? This one and this one, right?
L. Right.
Yeah. So you can see here, what is this? Age is NN, right? So it has
Yes.
deleted age. In this one also, what? Age is NN. Getting it?
Yes.
So it has deleted that. Means the
Sir,
entire age column we have deleted.
Sir, I get the empty data frame.
Okay. Can you just rerun the data frame code again to check?
Okay.
Are you getting this particular why it is appearing subset? We are targeting the particular row. That's it.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Term results, sir. It's getting me data frame, it's frame and column.
Can you share your data frame and with me in chat? What happened? Deepak, can you mute yourself, please?
Yeah, actually, one second. In this last one, which we are using substrate, we are dropping. In that, if in the result, then age column is totally gone. No? Why it is so?
Yeah. Age column, we don't want that because it contains NaN, right?
Sir, share it in question area. Answer.
Okay. All is NaN. Here is also NaN. Your subset is 0 and 2. 0 means this one and 2 means this one. So see, in 2 you're having all NaN, right?
Yes. They all NaN value.
Yeah, that's why it has deleted all the columns, because we are specifically focusing on 0 and 2, right? In the 2 we are having all NaN, so it will not display anything. If you say, for example, second means this one, right? So we can just have one value here. Now you can see the result. Okay. Are you getting why?
No.
No?
Try.
Okay.
No.
So see, in the 0th one, age is NaN, right?
It's one in each column. Yeah.
Age is
And
NaN, so it will just remove that. And in this, okay, name is also NaN and marks is also NaN. Age is not NaN, but already in 0th we have deleted age.
so yeah. So it delete all the column because they have an N.
Right.
And so column will not be appear.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got it. Like see, in
I get
0th,
it.
yeah, in 0th, age is NaN, 2 are okay.
So
But in
yeah,
the next one,
they
right,
have.
age is okay, but both are NaN, right? The remaining
Yeah.
one.
So they deleted both.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The next is in place equal to true. That is again simple. Just try in place equal to true, guys. Okay, any question? Yes, Monica, it's correct. Okay, this is what all about pandas. These are the basic functions we can use. Others also we are going to learn related to machine learning, algorithms and all, plotting and everything. Okay, so uh, we will be talking about matplotlib, but let me just think the plotting functions from pandas. We can see that also.
Excuse me, sir. All these functions can be apply on imported file like CSP we had
Yeah,
imported.
yeah, yeah. So at the end, what we are doing, we are converting that into data frame, right?
Yes, sir.
And then all these functions are related to data frame only. You seen like what is the syntax? Data
Yes,
frame
data
dot
frame.
drop na, right?
Sir.
So you can read that data using read underscore CSV, and then you can use data frames function, right?
Okay, sir. Now got it.
Yeah, yeah.
But we can't convert that in a dictionary. Like we are importing this from dictionary now, and that time when we import CSV
We
file.
can convert that data frame into dictionary as well. Okay.
Okay.
To underscore dict is the function. We can use that.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
So yeah, I have shared the file guys yesterday with you. Okay. So in that some advanced functions are there. If you interested in learning those functions, you can go ahead and learn these functions. Okay. But anyway, while doing this particular machine learning and all, will be using those functions. Okay. Whenever I feel like this we haven't covered in previous, I'll definitely explain those functions in the sessions.
Means, sir, this is called as machine learning.
No, no, no. This is just a basic of machine learning.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And let me just, can you read one simple file that we have? Let me just read that file. Which file we are having right now, guys, with us? Believe I have shared the automobile and student data as well, right?
Automobile stock and one more.
Okay. Automobile we can read, maybe.
Oh, okay, boss.
Let's say, okay, df equal to, what was the function, guys? Pd dot read underscore csv. In this, what we need to write? Automobile dot csv file. Agree? And what we have seen, df
Yes.
dot head. If I want to see first 10 rows, then what I'll do, I'll write the 10 here and execute it. Can you see the first 10 rows here
Yeah.
with proper thing? If you want to see the last 10 rows, then how we are going to do that? Df dot tell. In that we'll be writing what? 10. Okay,
Okay.
these are the last 10 rows. Okay.
Okay.
I hope you are reading this particular file.
Now, how can convert in dictionary?
How can convert?
In dictionary.
Means like what you want to convert into dictionary.
Data.
Data means like the CSV. Data
Yes.
frame you want to convert into dictionary, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. I'll give that example as well. Okay. So suppose, let's say, which one we should take. Yeah, this one for example. Okay, let me just take this as my data frame. Okay. Can you see this data frame, guys? Dictionary. Okay,
Yes.
let me convert that into the data frame. How to convert that into data frame? This is the line, right? We can convert that into data frame. And again, if you want to convert that into dictionary, then df underscore dict is the variable we'll be storing that. And then df, sorry, which one is our data frame now? Student df, right? Student df dot to underscore dict. And then I will be printing it. This one. Okay, and you can see the dictionary. Can you see this?
Yes.
Even this is also can be converted. Okay, this df is, let me show you now. Let me just add convert data frame to dict. Okay, now I'm having df, right? This df, can we convert this into data frame? Yes. How? Df dict is equal to df dot to underscore what? Dict. And then you can print it. Df underscore dict. See, this is very big, right? This dictionary is very big. I believe now
Yes.
you understood how to convert that into dictionary.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now let's use another function, df dot info. You remember info function, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's see like how many columns are there, how many rows are there, right? And then what other stuffs are there. Then df dot describe also we have seen. Will give the statistical analysis, right? Wheelbase like count, mean, standard deviation, minimum, and other stuffs. Then df dot shape will give us how many rows and how many columns are there. And df dot size will give us this one, total number of records in kb something. Okay, and then df dot
Can we use any duplicate?
yeah, we can, let's say df dot is na. We forget this particular function. uh
Another file. You know this same file.
oh, df dot is na. See now how it looks like, guys. Is na function, it will find out whether the value is na or not. So it will display entire columns and rows, and it will, if there is true, then that means there is a na value. Is it good way to check the na values, guys?
No, sir.
right? So what we can do, we can modify the particular function df dot is na dot sum, and okay, is na is the function. Now you'll get the entire details. Can you see here now, column wise, how many na values are there?
Yes, sir, got it. Here,
Okay,
price.
yes,
We have 3 NA.
yes. Now you can just write down here df dot which function we are using, drop na. In this, in place equal to what? True. Okay. Now let's check the same function again. Let's see like if I'm writing nothing here. Okay. So you can see now it has deleted these na values. Okay. Now if again I am displaying this, you can see there is no NN. Got it?
Price
That
column
means
is available or not?
no, it is there. You can see it is there. It has deleted those rows.
So why we are using
Those
some
rows,
function in is
there are
in
60 rows.
Sorry.
yes, sir. So why you have written dfa dot is a dot some function? Some function is
Yeah,
what?
so see here, like when we write is NA, then we are checking whether it is, NA value is there or not. Okay.
Okay.
So if it is false, then this is not an NA. This
Yes.
is the normal value, but it is very difficult to check, right? Where is true and where is false. So that's
Okay.
why we have done void. Wherever there is NA, just sum it up column wise.
Okay.
So you can see in fries, we are having 3 NaN. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And let me just check df dot shape. It's now 5810. Can you see the result?
Yes.
Is it deleting the rows? NaN rows, right? Okay. Okay. So what we can do is here df of let's say which one is the continuous one. For example, wheelbase. Okay, let's take this particular column. df of wheelbase. If you display, you'll get the result. Okay, dot. We are having hist. Okay, we are having hist function, and you will see now. Okay, so for this, maybe we need to import matplotlib as plt for this pandas function as well. Okay, I need to install this. Install matplotlib. Install matplotlib. So it will
How
start
many
installing.
library can use in Python?
There are n number of libraries. 1,70,000 plus libraries are there. But for specific to data science, NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Seaborn, okay, and others are like scikit-learn, Keras, okay, we are going to use. So for now, plotting, the next topic is plotting, guys. For plotting, we need to install Matplotlib library. Go ahead and install that.
Amit, Python create this libraries all. Yeah, another company and software developer can create.
Yeah, you also can create. Okay, you have to create that library. You have to follow some standard. Okay, once your code is ready, then you can just go online on official website of Panda, this Python, and you can upload your this thing library there only in pip. Okay,
Okay, it means this is also
anyone can
a
like
business plan. This is also a
sorry.
business plan. This is also a business.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sir,
You
it
can
is
earn
imported
from
as
Python.
matplotlib is imported as. Please let me check. Miss. Can you please scroll?
PLT. You can give any name.
So what is the use of his function?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Have you installed this Matplotlib?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's plot the histogram. Hist means what? Histogram. Are you aware with the histogram?
Yeah.
Can you see this histogram?
Yes, sir. It is a bar chart. Pie chart. Sorry, bar chart.
It's not a. You can say it's a bar, but bar chart is different and histogram is different. Okay. So on bar chart, like you are in this histogram, you can find the distribution of your data. Okay, so what do you mean by distribution of your data? If a particular data, you know, is having bell shaped curve, then it is a normal distribution. So let me just
Please scroll up.
Just let me just bring some data. So do you know like how to create the random numbers? We have seen this. Can this is I think we have seen right in the NumPy library and data dot hist. Oh, sorry. We have to convert that into data frame, or we can just use PLT here, and then we can just send PLT in this. We can share this data. Now, can you see this graph and this graph? What do you think about these two graphs? Anyone? What do you think about these two graphs? So if we draw a curve, guys, okay, let's say I am taking the middle of every block and I'm joining that middle point. Can you see the bell-shaped curve here using this data, guys? Is it possible to
Yes,
draw a
sir. Yes, sir.
bell-shaped curve?
Yes, sir.
But what about this? Can we get
Yes,
a
sir.
bell-shaped curve? No, right?
No, no.
The graph is more towards left-hand side, right? So this is how the conclusion we can draw from histogram. If the data is not lie proportionally or spread proportionally, then we need to check what is the reason. Okay, if the reason is valid, then it's okay, but if the reason is not valid, then we need to change that distribution into normal distribution. Okay, this is what the histogram is. We'll see that later in the next class, but I hope now you all have installed this NumPy. Okay, sorry, Matplotlib library. Okay, we'll see this histogram, bar chart and everything in the next class. Okay, any question, guys?
So please
I
explain once again.
which one histogram?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let it be like we'll start that in the next class. Okay, I just wanted to make sure like you can install this Matplotlib. Have you installed this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no worries. Then we'll start in the next class plotting the graphs, different graphs. Okay. Yeah. So guys, can you check your portal?
Where can we find? Sorry, where can we find this spreadsheet?
Is already shared with
The-
you in the previous
Okay,
classes.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
Is this the same file?
Yeah. Automobile, then other something, some three files I have shared yesterday, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Automobile. Yeah. Automobile. Yeah.
These are the files we have read. Okay.
No, sir. I just want to ask about this current running file.
I will share that
Okay, sir. Thank you.
on portal. Yeah.
So likewise, we can plot multiple graphs using this library.
Yeah. We will have different graphs.
Can we give names and legends like we do in Excel?
Yes. Everything legend we can do. Okay. Annotation we can do. We'll see everything.
Means we can use it for reporting part like a data analysis for large big data like.
Yes, we can. Can you check, guys? Assignment is there on your portal for NumPy.
Yes, sir. Assignment is there.
Do you want me to upload that pandas assignment also, or in the next week we can just have that?
Yes, sir. Next week.
All right.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I deleted that column from automobile database by drop NA using axis columns.
Mhm.
But when I'm printing this df.isNA function with sum, then it is again showing the price column there. It is not showing here 0 for that.
Okay. Can you share your code quickly?
Yes, sir. So code is simple, that one line drop NA with axis columns. Just a second.
I want entire data with this. DF means what? Your that okay.
Automobile database, yes, sir. That
Okay.
we started
Let
using in
me,
the top, yes.
yeah, let me just read that again so that yeah, here, right?
Yes, sir.
After
Mm.
this you can, I can just fire your command here, df.drop in, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then what you are saying?
The output here is 61 rows and 9 columns. It is fine. But after this, when I put this line df.isNA.sum, then it is not showing the correct output. 3 is coming here. Yes, sir.
Can you see now?
Okay.
If we are not storing the result in a variable, okay,
Yes, sir.
then you have to write the in place if you want the changes. Okay, if you are doing df equal to this one, then there is no need to write in place equal to 2, because we are overriding the result on df again. Are you getting it? But if you are not writing anything here, then you have to write what? In place equal to true.
Means it
just,
will not change the data base.
yes, it
Data.
will not change
Okay.
the data, right?
Okay. Okay, sir. Temporarily, it will be updated for that data frame.
Yes, temporarily it will show, but it will not change the original data frame.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Amit, I was gonna ask, this automobile CSV file, can we access it directly from our downloads, or we need to upload it on the Jupyter notebook
No, you
before
can
we have
access it.
access?
You have to give the path here. Okay, so let me just show you like how we can do that. Okay, here is I am having automobile data. Okay, in this download section, right?
I can't see your screen.
Oh, let me just copy this. I am having that particular file in the, can you see here like I'm changing?
Yeah.
Let me just go to, I'm just copying the path of that particular file.
The Jupyter Notebook is widely used or PyCharm is widely used, sir?
Depends, like for Python developer, PyCharm is good. For data scientist, machine learning engineer, Jupyter Notebook is used.
Okay.
So you have to give this double slash. Okay.
Yeah.
If you're reading this file is there in now download. Now you can see I am able to read this file. There is no need to import that in the upload that in the Jupyter notebook and all. You can just give the path, but make sure double slash should be there, or you can give the reverse slash if you don't want to give the double slash. This slash is also okay, but only one slash. Okay.
Okay.
This is also okay, or if you want that slash, then double slash is needed. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, any other question?
Yes. And when I'm using this automobile data and try to put a code of df dot is an a dot sum, it's so different thing. I share the result.
Can you
Series.
share your code? Can you share your code, please?
Yes.
I want code. And are you printing DF here? Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Like, can you share your entire code starting from reading the data frame?
Okay.
Just write df.isNA.sum. Don't write df equal to that. Just
Okay.
write df.isNA.sum. Okay.
It
This is
shows
what I
zero.
understand. Yeah.
Zero.
Yes.
It shows zero.
Only zero.
Yes.
That means your data frame is empty. You have to read that again. Okay.
Okay.
And then see.
Similar. Zero,
Any
zero.
other question?
The result is similar again. Zero. Not like your result.
Can you open your sheet and check? Is there any? Okay, do one thing. Df.shape.
Df dot.
Shape. Df.shape.
So df is a default variable, so we can use anywhere without defining.
No. It's you have defined, right? Here you have defined that.
For data frame, yes, sir.
It's a standard practice. It's not compulsory. You can use anything.
Okay. Yes, sir, it's better.
It
What is the
shows
result?
0, 1.
Yeah, that's it. That your data set is not good. We had 60 by 10, right?
Yes.
That's why you are getting that particular result. Okay. Can you open that automobile dot whatever the file you have read it? Automobile, right?
Yes.
Can
Let
you
me try
open that
another
and check?
file.
Yeah.
That is stock files. Stock file also is 0.
Okay, you can read. You will get the result, Pankaj. Okay, the file problem you are having.
Okay.
Yeah, you can have a proper file, then you will get the result. No problem. Okay, any other question, guys? Any other thing? If not, then we can close this session. Any question you can ask?
So NumPy assignment end date is 7th of May.
Yes.
So if we require any assistance, so we can drop an email or what we can, how can we reach?
You can drop an email to Ajay.
Okay, sir. So last time we have uploaded some assignments, solved assignments, answers from our side. So how can we get the result of that? Is it correct? It was correct or we
Same thing you can ask with him itself.
okay, sir. So can we have a phone line for that, sir? Means instead of email,
I'm not sure. Please,
sir.
these all are like you can drop a email whatever you query you are having,
Oh
please.
yes, sir. Got it now.
Yeah. Okay, if you don't have any question related to this, then we can close this. Thank you so much, guys. See you in the next
Yes, sir.
class.